Howdy friends, this is Butch over in Sand Hollow, Idaho at Sand Hollow Homestead, and it's time for me to get out there and see what I can do on my trees, fruit trees. I'm trimming the fruit trees. It's up to about 40 degrees, about 40 degrees, and I'm going to go check it out, see how it's doing. I've already trimmed these small trees. Got those out there to do. And I just barely touch this apple tree here. You can see a couple of branches down on the ground. And now I'm going to hit this one up here. It's such a beautiful day. My God, look how beautiful it is. Sun's out. It's going to be 52 or more. I mean, if it's this clear, I can assume that it's going to get higher than 52. And it's very bright. Probably end up taking my one of my layers off. I've got a light jacket over the top of my sweater, so yeah, I'll probably take it off. Whew, beautiful day. A lot of snow on the mountains. So we do get those cool breezes this time of year, and it won't stop until the snow's gone, and that'll be a while. But okay, tree, it's you and me. Well, I'm sparing you the time I'm spending on collecting all my goodies, all my tools, and I got more to do to get prepared. And of course, preparing for trimming it takes time. But I'm sparing you the boredom of searching for my tools. This is an old guard shack. It used to be at the gate at a food processing plant, and my son was able to haul it off and claim it. And this is where I've been throwing all my hoses and all my tools and sprayers and everything in this shed. Now, I've taken my tools out and I'm starting to work towards getting all my stuff collected for garden work. Now, when I can get this shed built, it's about 12 foot by 48 foot, I will be able to put all my tools, now those are hand tools, I'll be able to put my lawnmowers, rototillers, and everything in there. That's the plan. And also my antique tractors. I have two old-time 1941 Farmalls, BN. So it's an old-timers. But I'm planning on getting my shop cleaned up and ready this year so I can start getting some things in there. Now, I can't do it all, can I? I can't do all the garden, I can't do all the, this shed, I can't do all the repairs. That's where my son comes in and my wife comes in. We all have to work together. And of course, the raspberries and garden and everything, going to need a lot of work. I'm guessing there'll be a lot of folks out today getting ready for getting some work done. This wind isn't too bad today. I might be doing some burning, but I kind of doubt it. It's supposed to be like 12 to 15 miles per hour, and that's a little much. Don't want to start the county on fire. I like to start as early as possible on getting these trees. And rose bushes. And I got blackberries to do some trimming on too. Although I did do some trimming last year, so it shouldn't be too bad. Most of it is just getting the weeds out. So let's see what I can get done on that tree. I have been keeping my eye on my strawberries, and this is in a very shady area. You can see the cold snap has knocked out some of the leaves, but I mean, overall, there's still a lot of growth there. And I think they'll get a nice early start. And once they get going, which they're doing pretty good, I plan on taking some out of this box and putting them into other boxes. And we've got more boxes just like this. This is a crate that Barton brought home from his workplace, so we're going to take advantage of them and make our little raised bed gardens out of them. Now last year my daughter was trimming up these rose bushes, and they actually did pretty good last year. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. And I'll have to go through them, see how much dead that I can cut out, thin it down. Now there's a tree there that I got to dig out. And a lot of weeds. So lots to do, trimming, and you never know, I might get some help this summer. Elizabeth and Sarah and Colton, big help last year, got a lot done. Now this tree here, it's a lilac bush actually, and there was a big section that had fallen over. And then this tree here, don't even know what that is, but there was a big section there that fell onto that rose bush. Ellie saved it, picked up the whole thing and cut it up. And there is a video on there for all you folks, all my new subscribers and new friends. You can go back in there and you can see last July of 2019 of all the work that they did. And they kept busy. They worked hard, and it was hot. It's one of those years. So this tree here, which you can see the buds, I mean, it's really budding out. And that's an apple tree. Zestar apple. And then there's another little apple tree over here I'm going to have to stake a little bit because it's leaning a lot. Gets the wind out of the northwest. It's hard to see that little thing. Right here, right here. This one over here, well, you can see I got to do some trimming on it too. It's got a big, tall, leaner, we call it a leader, a center branch, and I'm thinking about cutting out that center branch and trimming back these long branches that are going up and kind of develop them, because I got 3 branches on that thing that looks pretty good. I'll have to think it over. Yeah, we live right beside this sign on Old Oasis Road, or just Oasis Road, I guess. Yeah, more roses to cut. Pine trees looking good. Elizabeth cut them lower branches off so they don't hit my head. So I don't know that I have any more brains now than I did before. This bush was trimmed up big time. And all these rose bushes were cut way back last year. You can see, man, they're almost 5, well, I guess the branches themselves are 6 feet tall. They're just leaning. All needs to be trimmed. Lawn, you can see the green grass. When you're in the 50s highs and 40s, your grass is growing. So yes, I will be mowing. Yeah, lucky me. I've got some plum trees to trim, and have never had fruit on these yet. They're pretty young. That one there got some real suckers that have come up, and I'll have to determine what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it with that one tree. Very, very small. It needs fertilizer. It needs to be helped. You know, it's just like me. I couldn't grow this big unless somebody fed me good. But these old boys, my conscience, lots of sucker branches, straight ups. They got to come out.